cuties. Today I'm going to be just doing a short video based on a post that I did that got a lot of attention. Put it somewhere over here. So I'm basically just going to go through the post and I'm going to just tell you guys like a little bit more about the questions that you should and shouldn't ask brand ambassadors that are like polite to ask them versus which are impolite to ask them. And yeah, hopefully this is just like a teaching moment. So I did want you guys to keep in mind that these are all real life questions I've gotten in some way, shape, or form. A learning moment for a lot of you guys because I know a lot of you don't know how to approach brand ambassadors. So yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, so I'm basically going to give a brief answer to the do's, and then for the don'ts, I'm going to tell you guys how I answer them and why they're rude. So yeah, so the first question is, how did you become a brand ambassador? So my freshman year of college, a company actually reached out to me. I knew nothing about being a brand ambassador or anything, and they reached out to me and they helped me a lot to get where I am today. They were a big part of me becoming a brand ambassador. I became like a self-acclaimed brand ambassador. So I basically just called myself one because of the fact I was representing that brand, and then I started representing other brands. This question is, do you think this product will work for me or my hair type or my skin type? So when I get this question, I love this question because it actually allows me to communicate with you guys and tell you what brands I think will work for you, because I don't care what works, like I care what works for me, but I really want to help you guys get something for yourselves. So I love getting that question, and the way that I approach it is we talk about your skin type, your hair type, we figure that out together. I typically tell people to do a hair porosity test. If they don't want to do like an at-home hair porosity test, then I will walk through different questions like, how does your hair absorb moisture? Does it like this? Does it like that? And we'll go through and we'll try and figure out the porosity, and then I'll give them suggestions based on what I've used and what I've tried in the past, and also so based off of what like historically works. Like obviously, like for high porosity, there are brands that are literally called high porosity, or there are brands that are literally called low porosity for low porosity girls. So I will direct them to a bunch of avenues, and then they get to decide whatever they want. Like it's up to them, it's their life, is their is their hair or their skin. So same thing goes for skin. My skin is dry, like my skin on like my body and on my face. My face is also sensitive. So that being said, like I typically tell people like what I stay away from and what I've been using or what I haven't been using, especially since I just had like a really bad breakout episode. I've been telling people like my do's and don'ts and what I've been learning, and I'm going to share it with all of you when I finally get my thoughts together and when my skin finally clears up. It's really good right now, so I might do a video for y'all soon. So the next question is, how do you get so many brands to work with you? So like I said, a brand reached out to me my freshman year, and ever since I've kind of just been posting with stuff that I purchased myself, and I've been giving honest reviews, and I've been just make sure like I'm tagging the company and whatnot. So yeah, it's not really necessarily like that so many brands are working with me. I'm putting in a lot of work, and I'm like purchasing and making an investment in their specific companies. Okay, so a question that I get from a lot of people, and I put it out there even if they don't ask me, if they show interest in certain products, is, do you have a discount code for these products? And the answer for a lot of companies that I work with is yes. So I'm going to tell you guys, and I'm going to put links below for the companies I have discount codes for. I have discount codes with Naturaz Hair, the PuffCuff, DVINITI Skincare. I think that's it as of right now that I have. I know for a fact those three I have discount codes with, because I share them a lot with you guys, and I make sure that I share them because I want to save you guys money. If you are trying out these things that I'm telling you about, I want to save y'all money if I can. Okay, so the next question is, what do you do when you don't like a product that you're representing? And this was a question from one of my little mentees. I think Kiera asked me that. I'm not sure. I think it was her. But that question is a difficult answer and an easy answer at the same time. So if I'm working with a brand, paid, unpaid, I bought it myself, or like whatever is going on, I try and be truthful. I have learned over my, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now of being a brand ambassador, I will use a product 2 to 3 times or 2 to 3 weeks before allowing an honest review, because that's when you're gonna really know if this thing is working with your hair or your skin. So I've done a lot of mistakes recently. I've been promoting stuff as soon as I get them, and I really shouldn't be. One of those is a soap from Black & Nobel that I'm going to talk about in my skincare video. That soap dried me out way too much. It was natural, it smelled amazing, and I liked it, but it dried me out way too much. But what I do when I don't like a product is exactly what I'm doing with you guys now. I tell you guys why I don't like it. It might be based off of customer service. It might be based off of I don't know, what it's doing to my skin or my hair. It might be anything. And I'm just going to be very honest with you guys, because at the end of the day, I'm loyal to those companies, but I have to be honest with you guys. So that's the approach that I take. I've also told you guys about the Nasi stuff that went down. That was a mixture of customer service, poor customer service, and just the product didn't work for me. So yeah, I've tried, when I don't like a product, I want to be honest with you guys, because that's the most important thing to me in being a brand ambassador. It's not working for the company, it's really working for you guys. So unfortunately, now we're going to move on to the don't list. These are questions you do not ask any brand ambassador, me, I don't care, don't ask this question. Do you get your products for free? We are all so collectively sick of hearing this question, because at the end of the day, even though we get things for free, we might get things for free. That's not even at my disclosure to say, because I'm not them and I don't know other brand ambassadors' positions and stuff. I don't get a lot of stuff for free, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But my thing is, even if we are getting a product for free from a company, it's because we are creating content for them. We are creating videos. We are doing a post review. We are sharing a discount code. We are doing something for that company in order to get free items. We're technically working for it, and those free items don't pay our bills. So I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, it's nice that we get free stuff, but we do work for it. The brand ambassadors who do get free stuff, we really do work. The next question that I hate hearing is, how do you get brands to send you free products? I don't like that question at all, because it makes me think that you guys just want free products. You don't want to represent the brand. You don't care about, if it works for you. You just care about, oh, I'm getting free products. And that's nice. It's nice to get free products and all that, but I feel like your main focus should be helping others. That's my main focus with all of the brands that I work with, is helping them expand as a brand if I like their products, and helping you guys expand your brands that you're exposed to. I want you guys to be exposed to more things than just what's sold in Target or Walmart or whatever. I want you to be exposed to everything that's available. Getting free products sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't. And I just feel if that's the way that you're asking that question, that's a problem, because you're not focused. Your focus isn't on the right thing. So another rendition, I literally copied and pasted this. A person asked me, dang, does any brand send you products for free, she was implying? So one of the brands that she wanted free products from, that I work very closely with, and I don't get my products for free from this particular brand, I told her a different approach that this brand does to help people who want to promote their brand on social media. I told them that they do give a discount code. she did not want to hear it. She just wanted free products. Like, she didn't even care what the products were, hair, skin, anything. And that was a red flag to me. So it's just very alarming that people just, I don't know, like, it's a pet peeve of mine, like, that you just want free products. Like, that's all you want. Okay, so the next question that it's like a pet peeve, like, it's, don't ask me this. Do you get paid for representing brands? Like, first of all, that's like me like, I want to put it in perspective for you guys. Would you appreciate it if I walked up to you and said, and you're working at whatever company, and I said, oh, so how much do you get paid for that? Like, that's a personal question. You're asking about my income, and that's not fair to me, and it's really none of your business. Like, if you, like, unless you're asking from, like, I don't even know when that's appropriate. I really don't, because I would never ask somebody, like, what their salary is. If they willingly tell me, oh, I get paid you should work here. I've had friends tell me that, like, that they're working at, like, whatever store, and they get paid this much, and they think it would be good for me to apply because of the pay. That's whatever. That's you willingly telling me, but I would never ask the actual salary, because that's just it's not okay. It's not right. And it's rude, and it's disrespectful. So the last question again is related to free products, and it's, did XYZ brand give you those products for free? It's none of your business. Like, at the end of the day, if they gave me the products for free, so what? Like, because I don't know how else to express to y'all, it's not free, because they expect something out of it. They expect you to post for them. They expect you to represent them. They expect you to put content. They expect you to hold the product up in your videos and do all that extra stuff. They expect you to do stuff. So it's not free. You're working for it, and that work is hard work. It's very, like, editing. If you've ever talked to any YouTuber or any video editor, anything, editing is like our biggest pet peeve, and that takes a lot of time. Like, to edit a 15-minute clip, it might take us like 5 to 6 hours, like, not joking. So just, I don't know, like, that's why that question is on the don'ts list so many different ways, so many different times, just because that pisses me off, and it's not an okay question. And there are people who will literally reach out to me, and I'm not the only one who said this. Other brand ambassadors have said it too. They'll literally like your post, be friendly with you for like a few weeks to figure out how you got where you are, and then they cut off communication. So these are people who might ask questions in the do's list, like, that you can ask, that's okay to ask to us, and then they disappear. And I feel like that's just as wrong as asking, like, these questions in the don't. So you guys, that was pretty much it for this video, but I did want to make a video about it, as well as the post, just because I want y'all to be as informed as possible to make the best decisions and the best, use the best word choices, I guess, for when you're asking people things. And if you're not willing to put in work, like recording, editing, picking music, like doing all the stuff that looks all fun and cute to y'all, that actually takes us hours, then I would just say it's not a lifestyle for everybody at all. But it's not the lifestyle for you if you don't want to put in the work and do those things. So yeah, that was just my little spiel, and like, I just wanted to elaborate on the questions a little bit, and I also wanted to like answer some of the questions on the do side, because I do want you guys to know the answers to those. And if you have any specific questions about specific brands, or if you want to use any of those discount codes, I will leave all of that stuff below, and you guys can comment anything here or on my Instagram if you have any further questions or concerns about this. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you next time. Remember, videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, releasing at 11 a.m. See you next time. Bye. You the baddest girl that I ever seen.